is Stephanie Esther, and welcome to PNN.
My name is Morgan Flournoy, and we are PB&J Productions, here to introduce this week's episode.
Every week, PNN will share world news, national news, local news, MP3 news, and unique weekly segments.
Next up is Bustin' Jeebers, here to present world news.
Hello, this is Bustin' Jeeber Productions. I'm Abby.
And I'm Raquel.
We are here to report on two stories on what is currently happening around the world.
A Russian spy whale by the name of Vladimir has just been found dead on August 31st. Several veterinarians stated that he was shot to death and he was found with multiple gunshot wounds. He was found in the harbor along the coast of Norway.
Moving on, a 16-year-old Palestinian girl was unfortunately shot in the head by an Israeli sniper on Tuesday, September 3rd. She was shot in the head as she was looking out the window, as her father says. A funeral was held for her on Wednesday, the day after she had been shot, which was filled with many tears. Thank you for listening to Bustin' Jeeber News. We now pass on the news to Music Gang Media.
Hi, this is Music Gang. I am Muzamel.
And I'm Taha. We'll be delivering 3 national news stories, starting with how federal prosecutors are accusing Linda Sun, former aide to New York governor, of acting as a Chinese agent who used her government position to help China's interests and profit millions.
Charges against Sun include violations of the Foreign Agents Registration Act, visa fraud, alien smuggling, and money laundering. This follows an FBI raid on their $3.5 million home.
In other news, Vice President Kamala Harris just proposed a new policy that would massively increase support to small business startups.
Harris's plan triples the tax deduction for startup expenses, tenfold, increasing the cap from the current $5,000 to $50,000. Finally, on September 4th, a tragic incident happened in Georgia, a high school shooting. 4 people, 2 students, 2 teachers unfortunately died. The 14-year-old suspect has been apprehended, and both he and his father are going to face 10 to 15 years in prison.
Please stay safe out there. That's it for the national news. Music Gang out.
Hello, this is Jarpco. My name is Rowan.
And I'm Parmi. And for local news, we have an environmental story for you. To celebrate the date 9/16, California is pushing people to help clean up parks.
This date is special because it has the numbers of the Sacramento phone number area code. Why don't you help your local parks and clean up some filth? On September 13th, from 4 to 7 p.m., there will be shrub planting, trash cleanup, and grass care at the North Natomas Community Park. Other cleanup dates exist around the Sacramento area. We hope to see you there.
This is Rowan and Parmi signing off. And remember to keep your mind sharp and get your news from JARP.
Hello, my name is Dara, and I'm with
Liliana,
and
we're both the Dalmatians. Spots on.
Today we will be introducing the Student Gov News.
Last week we had our first Friday during advisory.
It was basically like movie charades, but it was supposed to be an honor for our first movie night, Beetlejuice.
Speaking of movie night, we just had our first event of the year, the movie Beetlejuice on September 6th.
We watched it at Regal Natomas around 6:50 p.m. to 9:30 p.m.
2 upcoming events are mock trial tryouts and HOKA upcoming basketball tryouts.
Mock trial will be hosting a meeting on September 16th after school in Ms. Guzman's room B2.
On Saturday, September 21st, auditions will be hosted from 9 a.m. through 12 p.m. at school in Ms. Guzman's room B2.
The basketball trials for HOKA will be hosted from 17th to the 24th.
You can go to tryouts in the gym 4 p.m. to 5 p.m.
Reach out to Mr. Brickman or Mr. Dawson for more information.
And that ends
our segment. Spots on.
Every week, each production company is going to be assigned to come up with a unique segment for PNN.
And this week, we are in charge of that unique segment. And we will be interviewing different people with different questions to find out different personalities on this campus.
What's your name? My name's Nick. I'm going to ask you a few questions, okay? If you could spend the day with any cartoon character, who would it be? And they got to be bad.
Child, I'm gonna say Minnie Mouse.
About Mickey Mouse.
Nah, we don't like him.
If you were to be with Minnie Mouse, what would you do in that day?
I'm gonna take her on a date.
Last question. How would you rate me as an interviewer?
So you're pretty good.
Thank you. Mr. Thomas,
Yes.
we're going to ask you a few questions today, okay, sir?
No problem.
How was it like being the new vice principal of
It's all
MP3
good.
High?
It's great. I love the students. I love the staff. Everything's been great. Love the community.
How was it like cracking down the bathrooms, like with your workstation outside? Seeing you having your computer there, doing work, just watching and monitoring the bathrooms.
Is because there's some things that may be happening in there that should not. Just working on making the school a safer place.
Hey, that's great. I love your work.
Appreciate it. Thank you guys.
Thank you for answering our questions.
Thank you for the questions.
And that's all for now, so stay updated.
And don't forget to stop, drop, and Jelly Roll.
Once again, our Season 15 of PNN companies are as follows. PB&J Productions, Bus and Jeeber Productions, Muzi Gang, Jarp Co., Dalmatians, and Jelly Rolls.
Stay tuned for next week's PNN episode produced by us, PB&J Productions.
Remember to stay sweet, everyone.